I am seriously starting to lose my frustration and all the respect in the world for Sony because of a couple of reasons. Let's discuss.
Catch 'em all.
So, ever since a report that came early last month about the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation Portable, as well as the PlayStation Vita with their online stores starting to get shut down this coming up summer, it really started to lead a lot more attention and more people were starting to find out stuff and people were getting worried and a lot of people looked deep into the PlayStation 4 because of this situation and we ended up finding out that the PlayStation 4 has a CMOS battery, right? As you probably noticed that I've talked on quite a few of my previous videos about, even the last two that I did. The CMOS battery inside a PlayStation 4, whether if it's a PlayStation 4 Slim, an OG PS4, or even the more powerful PS4 Pro, if that CMOS battery dies, you will have no access to digital or your physical games. Now, it's a little bit different on the PlayStation 3. Now, if the CMOS battery dies inside of the PlayStation 3, you still will not have access to your digital games. But on the flip side of things, you will have access to play your physical games. And that's honestly what it really, really honestly should be, even with the PlayStation 4 and even the PS5 and even the future PlayStation consoles going in the future, such as the PS6 or PS7, if they're even possible. It should always be like that. And what is strange is that Microsoft has never had an issue or they don't have CMOS battery inside their Xbox consoles from what I hear. Now, it is also a little bit strange that, like the Microsoft Xbox immediately requires you to check online every now and again in order for the system to keep running. But Microsoft is more pro consumer and is more worried about the future and still letting us be able to keep our games from the past that we have bought so we can actually play them whenever we want to. And they really doing really, really big smart things right now. So now, ever since yesterday afternoon, it's been confirmed and somebody has officially took apart their PlayStation 5 and they have found out that the PlayStation 5 also has the CMOS battery dying issue. And it's so freaking strange to even have something like that to even prevent you from being able to play or have access to, especially your physical game collection. And me, I got like a crap ton of PlayStation 4 games, and if I'm not able to play these games, which I'm probably sure I will be, if Sony at least is going to keep continuing with backwards compatibility from starting with the PlayStation 4 when the PlayStation 6 comes out and we're still able to play PlayStation 4 discs on there, then I'll totally be all right as long as from starting with the PS4 goes all the way up going to the next few PlayStation consoles, as long as backwards compatibility still keeps on going with each new PlayStation generation coming out going forward, I would seriously be all right with it. Now, I would really love if Sony would basically allow PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 backwards compatibility, but I personally don't think that they will, but we don't honestly know yet. They might get a lot of backlash and they might actually do it. But even then, I have two fat PlayStation 3s that I do not play a whole lot. They still work really well. There's nothing wrong with them, and they're both fully PS2 backward compatibility. Well, one is the 80 gigabyte mono, which is an emulator, but it still plays like 80% of the PS2 games. Every PS2 game that I put in that system when I got it has worked. And I also got a 60 gigabyte model, which is a fully PS2 chip built into the PS3, so it plays fully PS2 backward compatibility games. So I'm pretty much covered there. But I'm telling you, like, the way that Sony is building their consoles to not last that much long and not being able to let us have access to what we have purchased, especially to play them on the native hardware, I am truthfully, am starting to lose respect for Sony because they're trying to basically are making us buy all these games for absolutely nothing just so they can get money and they can screw us over. And I'm telling you, man, I've loved PlayStation for the last 4 or 5 years, and I do love Xbox too. I love both brands. I've been a diehard both brand player. I constantly buy games for both, even the same games for both. And honestly, I've been really liking the PlayStation a kind of slightly bit more than the Xbox, but I still enjoy the Xbox as much. But because of the way of the direction that Sony is going, especially with their consoles, I'm starting to lose honestly respect, and I'm starting to lose my frustration with them, and I'm just about done. I'm actually just about done with PlayStation in general because it seems like that Sony truthfully does not respect our purchases no matter what the odds are, and I know why they're doing it, and it's because of Jim Ryan, because Jim Ryan is the one who said about backwards compatibility back in 2017. Oh, bro, who plays these old games? Why would anybody want to play this? These games are so outdated. You want to keep going to the future. Oh, hey, well, you could buy these games and they look good. Hey, re-release the PS4 Pro, the most powerful console ever. But guess what? Oh, nope, you got to get a PS5. And 10 years later, oh, nope, you got to get a PS6. And that's how Jim Ryan is. And Jim Ryan just doesn't respect the fans and the audiences, like, at all. He only worries about him, is what the main problem is, and he doesn't care about the gamers themselves. So, yeah, Sony just really needs new leadership, and Microsoft is starting to honestly win me back. But as for right now, I'm going to continue to enjoy PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, but after getting all this information over the last few weeks, I'm telling you, I'm just starting to really lose faith in Sony and respect, and honestly, all of that. Like, I'm losing a lot of respect for Sony right now. So yeah, Sony, you best better freaking figure something out because this is really going to piss off a lot of your fans if you don't fix something. This is Infernal Shard 1 for the win, signing out. Hit the like button if you enjoy the video, comment down below of your thoughts, and also subscribe for if you are new, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new future content in the future and all that good stuff. So rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notify button, and we will see you on the next video.